Yo, my name is Loremi, and today we're going to be visiting some official RobTop levels and hopefully improving some of their coin placements. Can't Let Go, Theory of Everything, and Theory of Everything 2 are the three levels I picked out today. I've never really been a huge fan of their coins. I feel like they all kind of fall short when it comes to that aspect. So without further ado, let's get into our first level. A little reminder if you don't remember what the coins of this level are like. Here you just kind of fall blindly out of the world and land and collect the coin, and then it throws you back into the main path. The second coin is in the ship section. You kind of just threw a coin here and called it a day. And the third coin, another one where you just kind of fall blindly out of the world. This one I can give some credit to though, because you can kind of see the recovery paths. You know something's up if you don't see the coin the first time. But yeah, those are the three coins of this level. Let's try to fix the first one. For this first one, I think I want to do something with these three yellow orbs here. I can think of three things I could do. I can make it to where you jump here and land on a pad that throws you back up to this orb. I can make it to where you hit the third orb and there's a little path on here that throws you back up to the main one. Or I can make it to where this obstacle's a little shorter. You land here, collect the coin, and then you fall back onto the main path. I'm gonna test all three of these and see which one works the best. So we have our pad down here. Let's see what it's like in normal mode. I mean, yeah, it's just a little obvious, so I don't think I'll be doing that one. I think I'm going to try moving this obstacle down, and honestly, I could throw the coin right here, but I feel like that's a little too easy because you can just land and fall down, so I'll make it a little more challenging and put the coin up here. Let's see how that plays. Yeah, that's good. That flows really well too, so I'll keep that. Moving on to the second coin, I think I want to do something similar to the third coin in Stereo Madness, where there's an alternate path you can take by going into a ship portal, and I think I'm going to throw that right here. Yeah, that transitions really well. Let's fix it to where that doesn't happen. And honestly, I'm just going to build this little corridor section that you go through. Nothing too crazy, I don't think. I want to do a straight fly, but I don't know if that would be too challenging for beginner players. Something like that maybe might be easy enough. Yeah, honestly, I think that's good. I'll just throw the coin right here on the portal, and that should be good. Let's test it. Yeah, and honestly, I feel like that straight fly isn't too difficult even for beginner players. So let's move on to the third coin, which I think I'm going to put right here, actually. Moving on over to the editor, I think I can actually just throw a pad down here, and that might be good enough to just call it there. Oh, I think that might kill you. Let's move it down a little bit more. Yeah, it works. I just think those pads are a little obvious, honestly, so I'm gonna see if I can get away with moving them even further down. Yeah, that should work, honestly. Yep, it works just fine. Those are the coins for Can't Let Go. I'm going to showcase them for you real quick, and we will move on to the next level. Alright, we are here in Theory of Everything, and really quick I'm just going to refresh you on what the coins on this level look like. The first one is here in the first UFO, obviously, where you go through this little pillar. The coin's up here. The second coin is this really tight gap during the ship, which is unbelievably hard for beginner players, and I have no reason why it exists. And the third one is in this last cube, where again you just fall blindly out of the world. We are really not creative with these coins, RobTop. So let's start with this first coin. I honestly think we can keep something in this UFO. I'm thinking about using these little fake routes actually here, and I think what I'm going to do is this bottom route, I'm going to clear it out and put the coin there, and I'm going to throw in a little question mark so there's an indicator for the coin, and then yeah, I'll clear this little section out. It's not very creative, you kind of just run through the wall, but you know, it works, it gets the job done. Let's just play test this and see how it is. It's a little hard to get into that for some reason, but I guess that's part of the challenge. I think other than how hard it is to get into that little passageway, the coin is good, so we are going to move on to the second one, which is in the ship section. And honestly, I know we just did it, but I think I'm going to do another one where you just run through the wall here, because I really can't think of anything else to do with this ship section. So let's throw on our fake walls here, as well as our fake spikes. And we'll call it on this one. It's very simple and it's very lazy, but you know what? We can't all be winners, so... yeah, it works well enough. Moving on to the third coin, I honestly don't know if I want to keep it in this cube section. I was kind of looking at this little mini ball section, maybe building an alternate route you can take that'll throw you back into the level, so let's try something like that here. I think what I'm going to do, something like that, where you drop down and there's a little platform here, and then you can flip gravity again and hit this orb and continue with the level. This should be good, I think. Let's play test it and see how it is. Yeah, about what I expected. It's really easy, but you're not running through a wall, so this is a pretty original one, I think. It's just an alternate route. Kind of boring, but you know what? Again, can't all be winners. That's Theory of Everything, though. I'm going to showcase these coins real quick, and we will move on to Theory of Everything 2. I should have mentioned this earlier, but I'm trying to stick to the style the update the level was released in. So 1.9 we can get a little more creative with, considering there's a lot more stuff than a 1.0 level. But I'm going to give you a little refresher on these coins again. The first one is in this mini ship. You go upside down, fly up here, continue with the ship. The second coin, I believe, is in this wave part up here, which syncs really well with the music, and I'm almost tempted to keep it, but I'm replacing all of them, so we're not keeping this one. And the third coin is in this last cube. You hit this fake orb and collect it, and that's it. Starting with this first coin, I think I have a really good idea. I want to utilize one of these fake orbs like the third coin does, but do it, a little more creative. And I think what I'm going to do is create a new one. So I think I'm going to have it to where you click a blue orb here, and there's a little secret passageway up here. That should work. Alright, I've created this passageway. Let's throw a blue pad in here, and we're gonna playtest it and see. Yeah, you can just barely see the coin, so I think that works just fine. And let's see if the actual route works. It works great, actually. That flows very well. So let's move on to the second coin. I'm thinking I want to do something in this memory ball, but it's really hard to place a coin that you're not going to accidentally collect if you don't know what you're doing the first time around. So I think I'm going to do... Ooh, I think I have a good idea. I'm going to make this alternate path up here. It's where you'll collect the coin here. And I just realized you can fall down here, but that is an easy fix. I think I'm just going to place a saw there, and that should fix it. Cool, I think that flows really well, actually. Moving on to the third coin, honestly, I'm feeling something just as lazy as the original one was, but at a different section. And I think I'm going to do it in this mini UFO. I think what I'm going to do is get rid of one of these little block structures and just throw the coin up there. And we'll just toss the coin up here, I guess. I feel like it's lazy, but it works really well. So let's play test this one. I mean, yeah, I think getting rid of a block is a little less lazy than just, throwing it up here or something, so I feel like that works really well. I'm going to showcase all these coins real quick, and that'll be it for me. Overall, I feel like I improved these coins at least a little bit. I think the Theory of Everything 2 ones are my favorite. It's a bit of a shorter video today, but that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Your support means lots to me. This has been Loremi. Peace and adios.